Hello, welcome to the Carousel of Conversations. You're in for a real treat. Join us as we take a spin through the past, present, and future of all things Disney. Here, where there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a podcast away. Let the podcast begin.
Recording again.
What
We do this every
random topic.
episode. Yeah,
It's
we
been
always
so
talk
long.
about something.
We're a little rusty on it.
We are a little rusty. We didn't have like a conversation we just carried into the recording as per usual.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I'm
Noah,
very excited
I have
about
cough
today's
drops.
episode.
Would you like one?
you have here. Pass one
Here.
down.
Drop.
Here. Okay.
Oh,
Drop it.
I dropped it.
It disappeared.
Magic.
I've got Legos though. I've got a lot of Legos. Like a little Babu Frick guy from Star Wars.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't
he
that
looks like a
cool?
little stuffy on top of a robot.
I've got so many Legos around me right now. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I got a
I have
Probe Droid
Legos
Lego.
around me. You want to see my Legos?
Absolutely. Look at this battle droid.
Okay. At first, I have to introduce to you Groot.
Oh, I love it. Is that Teen Groot?
No, this is adult Groot.
Oh.
And then, secondly, I need your undivided attention.
Undivided.
Star-Lord.
Oh my goodness!
It's
Did you
Star-Lord.
Did you see the new shirt at Guardians?
Honorary
like,
Guardian? Yes.
That
I
didn't take
need
long.
that shirt.
Look! I've got a Christmas sheep, Minecraft sheep,
Oh, that's cool.
and a polar bear.
Look at this. I got a
Oh,
Kylo
it's not a
Ren
Lego.
and an
He's a
Ahsoka.
little weird. Look, I also have a pig creeper because that's how
I think
they
we have an
originally made the
R2-D2 somewhere
creeper.
too.
The R2-D2
So-
is downstairs with Donald Duck.
I have
Oh,
a big
okay.
R2D2.
Nice.
Oh, look at this thing.
Welcome
Isn't
to our
that
first
cool?
episode back as we show you all of our toys. Our
Guys,
grown
Christmas
we are
was
adults.
amazing.
Yes, we are
Christmas
adults.
was amazing.
No, but welcome back to another episode.
That's
We're very
what I want.
excited to be back. We've missed doing this, 100% sure. And so we're very excited. And we've got a lot of things planned. Are you making fun of me?
Did we miss doing?
Wow.
Just
I
kidding.
miss doing it
I'm
a
feeling-
I
lot.
didn't actually hear what
It
you
was
said.
my first. It's my first week back to school, and I'm just feeling a little feisty.
I don't have school for another month. I chose all
Well.
12-week classes.
There were some solid times when, like the other day, one of my students was saying something to me that I had a solid, sarcastic comment to say, but it was a little on the mean side. And so I just stared
Oh.
at them. And they were like, what do I do? I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do right now.
You need some smoothing over, Jessalyn.
Yeah. Just freshening up.
New year.
New year,
What
new
about
me.
the kind of what was everyone's resolutions this year? Did anyone have any?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have some resolutions.
Oh, did you? Was it to be nicer? My mom gets that one every year. It never
Nope.
works.
That's not her resolution this year. She
Oh,
told me.
is it not? I actually
No.
don't know what hers was this year.
Nope. I know it, but I won't tell the world. I'll let her
Oh.
figure it. Let her tell you. Okay. My resolution's a big one. You guys ready for it?
Mhm.
I have two, actually. It's
Oh.
actually three, but I've already broken one of them, so I don't know if it counts anymore. All right. My first one is I'm going to finish my master's degree this year. This year. It's going to
Wow.
be done.
So
You
then
call
she
me-
can devote all of her time to the podcast and not
Yes.
just some of it.
And you can call me Master Lopez. Uh, and
Master
then
Jessalyn.
Master Jessalyn, yes. Secondly, I'm going to read 50 books this year. I read 102 last year. I'm knocking it down to 50. And then finally, I was going to walk every day. I haven't done that yet. So I have done it for 2 days.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's 2 days out of the 8 we've had. So, you
Yes.
know, like
We've done it a few more times, but yeah. We'll get there. We've been doing really good about these longer walks. Today
Yeah.
was
Me
not a
too.
good day. We had a lot
No.
of stuff going on around.
We
the
had to
whenever
house.
I
figure
decide
out
to
a lot of
walk, it's
things.
like a 3-mile walk or 2-mile walk, but it's like once a week.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get on to the podcast. First, we're going to talk about our 2025 recap of what happened at Disney World, some park changes and closures and different
A
things
lot
like
of
that.
closures.
And then we're going to kind of focus on what's coming up in 2026. That's kind of our podcast topic. But
Mhm.
Noah took my first thing. What would be a Disney New Year's resolution to
Ooh.
Oh, I
have?
forgot that was even on our thing.
I thought it was just for the listeners. I wasn't thinking.
No,
But
well,
I
it
have a
says
Disney
ask.
New Year's resolution.
It says ask listeners, but I really mean it like us and listeners.
Okay.
What's your
Mm.
2025
RJ,
Disney
why don't you go
resolution?
first so Noah
Yeah,
and I
RJ, go
can
first.
develop ours?
So we can think because
Oh,
we
okay.
can
Noah and
probably
I,
for
yeah.
this beforehand.
So my Disney New Year's resolution is to try a new restaurant at Disney World.
Ooh.
I just want
Ooh,
to try
already-
like one quick service restaurant.
Oh, I think
new.
we're going to be doing
Ooh.
that on this trip.
Yeah.
I
So
I want to
so.
try the new thing at Hollywood Studios that we'll probably talk about later. And I don't
Oh
wanna spoil it.
yeah. Yeah, the thing that
I
just
don't think
opened.
that's on here, but yeah, it was hard to fit everything on here.
Yeah.
Mhm. There's a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Yeah. All right, Jessalyn, what is your 2025 or 2026? Oh, I already did it.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
It didn't take long.
Ah.
What is your 2026 Disney New Year's resolution?
To try to squeeze one more trip in before my AP pass expires. We're
Sounds good
going
to
in
me.
January, but I'd like to take another trip in June if possible. And I'm pushing it hard. I don't normally push it as hard as what I am.
Hey, there's a new package we'll talk about later in this episode that would help with that, you know?
well, not what.
Make it a
Well,
lot
I
easier.
mean, yeah,
Mhm.
maybe not really.
Maybe.
But-
Maybe.
All right, Noah, what's your 2026 Disney New Year's resolution?
Okay, this one probably won't happen, okay? But possibly go to Disneyland? Maybe. Who knows?
Is that 2026 or 2027?
I'm not actually sure. It was 2026. I'm not sure if plans have changed, but whatever happens, it will happen. So maybe 2027 resolution. But this year, I'm just going. I want to go to Disney World in 2 weeks. That's what I want to do. That's my resolution.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
I'm ready for it.
I
2
know,
I can't
weeks.
believe it.
excited. I'm so
Oh my
excited.
goodness. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so much
All right,
fun.
I'm ready for it. Like I can't even tell you how much I wanted to wish away Christmas so that I could get to my Disney World trip. And I know that sounds awful, but like that's how excited I am to be.
I'm so excited to
I
ride
was
Avatar
telling
like
my
4
sister,
times.
I was like, is it really bad that like I wanted to wish away Christmas when the last time I went to Disney World was July? Like
I haven't
it's not like I
been.
haven't
Okay,
been back
but
in a while.
to be fair, we are doing a lot of new exciting things on this trip.
We are doing a
Yeah.
lot of new exciting things.
Yeah, we are. Let's talk about some of those because we'll be talking about them later in episodes. But that's part of our like what's coming up in 2026 with the podcast. So let's just talk about a little bit of that now. So we're gonna be going to Disney World in 2 weeks, all of us together. So Noah's
Family
family and our
vacation.
family.
Family
We're gonna all
vacation.
go
Family
to
is
Disney
going
World.
to Disney.
Now
It's-
I will
it's
say.
like, it's like the what is it, Griswold family vacation? We have our own series of that. It's a family.
I think ours
vacation.
is a
Much
little more calm.
friendly, family friendly.
It's
too.
a lot more PG. It's a lot more PG, but just as funny, honestly. Things happen every day. I can still remember quotes from last time we went together, and they're just
Oh,
amazing.
yeah. They're like solid.
Uncle Brian
quotes.
Scooter, like
Yes.
we're just
Yeah.
going to name drop them while we're down there, and everyone's
we
just like,
are.
"How did that happen?" Like Uncle Brian Scooter is like, it's one of those where it's like
No, it's a
people that don't
stroller.
know us. Oh, his
It's a
stroller, yeah,
stroller, yeah.
Uncle Brian's stroller.
Uncle Brian
And
didn't
people
bring
are
his
just like-
stroller today.
And people are just, yeah, what, how did that happen? Who asked that?
Have you ever seen those reels where it's like things I heard at Disney World while I was there? And
Yes.
it's like parents arguing.
Oh
And...
my goodness. I saw a post where it said, like, what's the weirdest thing everyone's heard on the monorail? And it was a family decked out in Universal merch, and the monorail came over and it said, next stop is Magic Kingdom. And they're like, when's Hogwarts? And he said, I'm sure it's the next stop after that. I was like, oh no. It's like, you just
That's
spent so
funny.
much money on a monorail resort. To do what?
Well, okay, so we've got our trip coming up, and our trip we're going to try a bunch of new experiences. Jessalyn, what's one experience that you're going to do?
One experience that I'm super, super excited about trying. And for Christmas, the fairy godmother wrote Bella a letter and told her that she's been watching her and has saved her a spot at the Bippity Boppity Boutique, or as Bella calls it, the Ippity Boppity Boutique. And so, me and Bella and Aunt Cindy and Ethan are gonna go to the Ippity Oppity Boutique. I hope Ethan knows this before he watches the video.
Oh, he does.
Okay, good.
Because I told him about the thing me and RJ are going to say now, or after you.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, and I get to go to the Ippity Boppity Boutique.
Oh, if only
I'm
he
like,
was
yeah, you
old
do.
enough.
I'm really excited for Bella to be able to try this.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is going to be fun.
experience. And I
So
think it's gonna be
Bella
great for her.
is no, you're not on social media, so I just posted this perfect definition of Bella video on Facebook. But she is a princess at heart and truly is a princess, every bit of her. And she
Oh,
just
yeah,
took all of
everything
her
she does.
stuffies and lined them down the stairs where they're facing each other. And she put on her Galinda dress and she had her, scepter or her wand and her Glinda Mike
Her
and
crown.
and she's like walking down the steps like so elegantly, and she's like, my stuffies are my biggest fans and they had to watch me walk down the steps. Like she's
Now,
just
I do have to say,
so-
I did that as a kid, not that to that extent, but I was Darth Vader and I was going to kill all of my stuffed animals.
Yeah, no, that's not Bella.
I got a blanket and I was like, die.
Oh, she did use her blanket as like a red carpet type
She
thing
did.
too.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I used it as a
she did.
cape because Darth Vader had a cape.
Yeah. But yeah,
So-
we're very excited. Bella's very excited. This is all her. This is something that's very, very new for us. We've never done it before, never experienced it. And so be looking for an episode when we get back
It's
featuring
inside the castle. Does she know
me.
that? Does she know it's
I
inside
think
Cinderella
she knows
Castle?
I think she does. Well, we've been inside and so we had last trip we went together.
Yeah,
did
the
Cinderella's Royal
the
Table.
Royal, yeah,
Yeah.
with warm Fruit Loops. That's
Yeah.
another good quote.
Yeah. So, in a future episode coming to you, you have myself and Aunt Cindy gonna be on the podcast together. She's so excited. I told her. And maybe Ethan. I'm just kidding.
That'll
Talking
be
about
awful.
our experience at the Ippity Boppity Boutique.
All right, Noah, why don't you tell them what we are doing for our experiences trip?
So the reason Ethan has to go to the Ippity Oppity Boutique is because he's not old enough to do what me, RJ, Peeper, I guess, and my dad are going to do. And we're going to be doing the Keys to the Kingdom tour at Magic Kingdom, where they take you
Yay.
backstage and tell you all the cool things, and you get to go through the Utilidors. And you have to be 16 to do it, so that's why Ethan's not going. That's why he's going to see a princess, or many princesses, I guess. But yeah, that's what me and RJ and the rest of the older people are doing.
Well, and that's why I love Disney, because like each time you go, it can be a totally new experience if you allow it to be.
Yeah.
And so like there's never been a trip where I haven't tried something new that I've not tried before. And we go often, but like I feel like there's always something new and exciting and something that I can try that would be different from any other trip. And so we're excited to be able to try all these new experiences on our upcoming trip. And we will definitely be doing episodes on all of them
Mhm.
and telling you all about our experiences, and it'll
There's
be
a
super
new
fun.
Pandora dessert too that I'm extremely excited about. It's like banana truffle or something, and it's
Ooh.
gluten free. So I'm gonna be able
That
to try
does
it.
sound good.
Yeah, it's
Might
really
be better
strange.
than the blue cheesecake.
I don't know.
just
Spence-
want the Pandoran Sunrise. I want
Isn't
like
it good?
5 of them. I want
There's
all
a
of
new
them.
one, but it's 21 older. They made a new one for the new movie, and it's like, you know.
Rats.
Oh
And I
no,
wish I
I'm
was
not
older
going to
than
try that one.
21.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about what happened in 2025. I love doing these episodes because we get to look and see all the changes that we sometimes take for granted that have happened in like some of the things that we've been able to see or experience, and some things that like Noah hasn't even been able to try yet, or maybe he has. And so we get to try those on the and some we haven't even been able to try.
Yeah.
So let's talk about new shows at Hollywood Studios in 2025. Jessalyn, why don't you take the first one because it's your favorite?
My favorite show that Disney incorporated was the Disney Villains Unfairly Ever
It's
After.
so good.
It is so good. Even to this day, Bella and I have added the theme song, like the song they play, Magic Mirror on the Wall. Do you know that one? We've
Yeah.
added it to our Halloween playlist. We listen to it all the time. It's so good. And I was so excited
Very
that
good.
when I went, Maleficent won, so she's my favorite. But one thing that I loved about the Disney Villains Unfairly After, I'm a big villain fan.
Who's Dylan?
I really don't think I know a
RJ,
Dylan.
you should be
Sorry
worried.
if I actually know I graduated with a guy named Dylan. We were actually really good friends.
We'll
But-
talk after.
I mean, we just went to prom together. It wasn't that big of a deal. Bella developed her love for villains at the villain show.
I'm so proud
And
of her.
her favorite is Cruella because of all of her pretty dresses, even though she doesn't understand what her pretty dresses are made out of. So,
And we will
she's
never tell her.
excited. No, we will not.
We've even watched the Cruella movie
was-
with her, and she still doesn't understand.
I was
Aunt
really
Cindy
worried.
got her a Cruella Lego and all the things.
Oh,
She
yeah.
loves it. Yes.
I was worried about that show because of, like, I'm against screens and projections most of the time when it's
Yeah.
like overused, but they do
Yeah.
it in that show really well. Like, it
They
doesn't
do.
feel too like it's a
It
lot.
doesn't feel like the
but-
new, like the old Frozen ride. No,
Yeah, no, it's a rough
We'll
one.
talk about that later. Noah, did you get to see the Little Mermaid show?
No, and
Probably
I don't
not.
really want to.
Yeah, no. And I would say that it's neat that they brought that show back, but the Little Mermaid, A Musical Adventure, I just don't think
Is
it
it-
was.
Is it
that
open still? I
good.
didn't
Yes,
care about
it
It
is.
is.
Yeah,
They must have
it
like a
is.
secret queue through all the walls and stuff.
It's
Mm.
kind of like through the store. There's like the
Oh.
outdoor
It's like to
store in
the
the
side
animation
of the store,
courtyard.
yeah.
Yeah, and they have it open. I think it's still open even through all the changes.
Yeah.
And then one thing, I don't think it's on my list, and it kind of bothers me because I did have it on my list at one point, and I don't know where it went. Let me just make sure it didn't get in somewhere else. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna say it did
Keep
get
saying
in
it.
somewhere else. But that's the Zootopia Better Together.
Which we haven't seen
yeah.
yet.
No, we haven't seen that.
experience. That's
haven't
something we
heard-
haven't seen yet, but I'm
I
kind
haven't
of
heard great
excited to see
reviews
it.
of it. I'm
Oh,
excited to see it,
no.
but I've heard it hasn't had good reviews.
I hate that
Well,
because I love the Bugs Life one.
Yeah, I did like the Bug's Life.
And I know, like, Tough to Be a Bug was, like, who watches Bug's Life anymore? Like, I
Mhm.
remember watching it as a kid, but, like, nobody watches the Bug's Life
It's a
movie any
great movie.
longer.
It
Yeah.
I
is.
love it.
Going to be a beautiful butterfly.
And so
I
I
love him
get
so much.
why
He's my
they
favorite.
changed it. Well, and, like, Zootopia is extremely popular. Like,
yeah.
second one's good.
extremely
Well,
popular.
now the second one has become the highest grossing animated film of all time. So it's very
Deservingly.
popular. I haven't
Deserving.
seen it yet.
Yeah, I honestly thought Zootopia 2 was better than Zootopia 1. I didn't
really?
enjoy Zootopia 1, but I did enjoy Zootopia 2.
I was surprised by Zootopia
There were a lot
1.
of moments where I felt like RJ and I laughed the loudest in the auditorium when we
Yeah,
watched that movie.
It was good.
good.
Really?
But
It doesn't take
but
much
yeah.
for me.
No. See, already.
Noah, why don't you talk about these next 3 changes, because I think you're most excited and most
Uh-oh.
informed about these.
Which changes would those
Yeah,
be?
well, he would be most informed. I'm gonna talk while he pulls it up
Oh, is
because
it the
has
Marvel
to do with
and
his
the other
precious,
things?
his
No.
precious
Oh.
Muppets.
Oh yeah, the Muppets. What part are we at? Like,
Animation
changes.
Courtyard, Muppets
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Courtyard,
Oh.
and Rock and Roller Coaster.
let me tell you, the Muppets have closed, which might be the saddest news of the year. Let's be honest, guys. Muppet Vision 3D closing. maybe the saddest news we've ever had. Ever.
Okay. Tell me
Ever.
this, though. I think they're going to move the villain show to Villain's Land when it eventually comes out.
I think that's a great idea. I hope they
and
do it
I
because
think they're going to put the Muppet Show back there.
Yeah.
There's
No.
no reason why they shouldn't.
I
Make
know.
that
We've been
whole
speculating
section.
this for months now, so if they
I think
do
we've
it,
been
we need
speculating
credit.
it since Muppet Vision 3D closed and the new
Yes.
villain show opened. Because like it's a smaller theater,
Yep.
so it would be easy to renovate. They
Yep.
only put screens in for the Disney Unfairly After. So it'd be easy to renovate and completely change. And since it's
Yeah.
smaller, it takes less money to operate it every hour,
Right.
which shareholders love. And then you already have the Muppets at Rock and Roller Coaster, so it makes complete sense to just transform the area to new Muppets.
I wish
and
they
then-
would just announce it.
Yeah. And then they're doing the animation courtyard, which is returning to its former glory of actually animation.
But you
Did
can
you
also
guys-
like to go back to that, like the villain where the villain show stuff is. To if you've been to the villain show, you might can see that it has a temporary vibe to it. Like,
yeah, no,
it's
it definitely
cool,
does.
But you can just tell there's a temporary vibe.
But like my Uncle Peeper, whenever we walked out, he looked at the soundboard. He's like, "That's a temporary soundboard. That's not permanent."
My Uncle Peeper.
My Uncle Peeper. He's a
It's
good
a word
guy.
That's his famous nickname. He got it at Disney World. Security was real worried.
I told Noah's mom, maybe don't yell Peeper across Disney World.
Peeper, Peeper. Security.
That's so funny.
But yeah, like the villain show, it does have a very temporary vibe to it, which I'm
Yeah.
just hoping, because they did save all of the animatronics from Muppet Vision. So
So yeah,
it's good news.
Animation Courtyard. That's going to be a really cool change as well
I'm
because
very excited for that, actually.
I like that they're changing up the meet and greets to give more meet and greets at Hollywood Studios that
Yes.
aren't just Disney Junior meet
Yeah.
and
Yes.
greets.
Mhm.
And I
Um,
also love that some of the meet and greets are going to, and I know this is on our notes to talk about later, but if we just want to knock it out now, we can. That the meet and greets are also princesses because, you know, we have been very fortunate to just plan a trip to where we're going to go to all parks. So we know, like, oh, you're going to meet Rapunzel at Magic
Mhm.
Kingdom. But having her available to meet at other parks for the people who choose, who are like, I have one day, you know, and they can still go to experience their favorite character. I think that's a great idea.
Have you seen the concept art for the Animation Courtyard
Yeah,
yet?
it looks cool.
I have. It looks
It
nice.
looks really nice.
very,
I
very
think it's going to
nice.
be a well-needed
It's themed
update.
after the current Disney animation studio, like their main studio.
Yeah.
It's the Roy E. Disney studio. It's completely fashioned after that. And if you look at the concept art, it has the most niche character in all of Disney lore included in it. So whenever that area was actually Animation Courtyard, where they did make movies, like they made Lilo and Stitch in Hollywood Studios.
Mhm.
They
Right.
hand drew it all out. And hand drawn?
Hand
It was hand drawn.
It
There
was
we go.
hand-drawn.
It was hand drawn. And whenever people would go in there was a character that would lead them through the way animation was made, and it was a lost boy from Neverland, voiced by Robin Williams, and he is
Aw.
coming back, baby. Oh,
No way!
I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the voice, but he's coming back, and I'm excited. for that.
And then the other thing that we saw change was that they've closed the Rock and Roller Coaster pre-show at this
Mhm.
point, and they're going to be closing the rest of the ride March 1st,
Oh,
2026.
I don't think. Jessa, did you not know that?
I didn't know the pre-show.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
part.
They
So
closed that
no
a
more
few weeks ago,
backstage
yeah.
passes.
Oh,
No more backstage
no,
pass-
no, that's my favorite part. I was literally
just-
explaining to my brother over Christmas about how the hardest thing about the dinosaur ride and the rock and roller
Hello,
coaster is the lines in the show. Like
Yeah.
how about some backstage passes? I love that. Or that's not our dino. You know?
Or hello there.
Hello.
So yeah, they closed that
sad.
ride. And then something we could kind of talk about a little bit here, because it's not in our notes anywhere, I don't think. But we get the last ride. Well, no, it is in our notes. I'll wait. I'm gonna get ahead of myself.
Oh, we're
All right,
waiting.
let's
We're
talk
waiting.
about 2026. first, let's skip a
this
little
year.
bit to the movies coming out. So I just put a few of the movies because there's a lot of
It's
movies
a
a
big
coming
lot.
year
out.
for Disney
And,
movies.
and there's some movies that are coming out that they are like new animation movies that I
Yes.
just don't know very little about. And so I didn't want to talk too much about it. I wanted to talk more about the ones that are known right now. So the first one that's really known is the new Pixar film Hoppers. And we saw a trailer for that during Zootopia 2. And man, it looks so funny. I
I'm
was
very
kind of like
excited.
another Pixar movie. I hope it's not like the last Pixar movie, Elio.
Yeah.
But this one looks like it's an actual high class, better than Elio type movie.
It's Avatar,
And
but on our planet.
Okay, see, that must be why I was like, I don't know that that's going to be good.
Oh man, I think
They
it's
make
gonna
a
be
joke.
And that's why
so
you
good.
two are like loving it.
They make a joke in the trailer, and the girl's like, "Oh, it's like Avatar," and they said, "It's nothing like Avatar." It's really funny. I'm
But
excited for it.
it's this little animal, and basically a human mind gets put into an animal, and it figures out that it can talk to all of the animals around it.
It's
in
like a
the
robot
forest.
animal.
Yeah, and so then it starts this like revolution for the forest or whatever is the concept of it. But there's just like so many even funny moments in the trailer that I'm just looking forward to this. And it's a new I get that it's similar to Avatar, but it's a new animated concept, I guess, if you will, that I'm excited
It's
about.
not Toy Story 5.
Exactly, which is the next one. Toy Story 5
at
is
me.
coming out.
Look at my
Woo!
segues. Oh, I'm so
Wow.
smooth now.
All right, I'll take this one. Toy
Yes.
Story 5, for all you fellow 90s kids out there, here is our movie, okay? But it's taking a little bit of a twist, and it's gearing more towards this young generation, like Bella's age, who's consumed with tablets. And how do
Yeah.
tablets affect toys? And so there's really not a lot out there. We do know that technology is going to have a huge part in the Toy Story 5 movie, but we're going to see some old familiar faces are coming back, and that makes the 90s nostalgia kid in me very, very excited.
See, I'm not a Toy Story fan, but the concept of technology getting into the Toy Story world has me intrigued.
Yeah.
Like, even though I'm like, if I don't see a Toy Story movie ever again, I'll be good. You know, like that's just my mindset. But with this one, I'm actually pretty excited about it. So we'll see if they do it well. And
See,
I'm excited
Toy
for the
Story, when
idea.
I was a kid, had me convinced my toys played with each other while I slept at night.
so.
I'm just not excited for like a fifth Toy Story, you know? Like, can we just stop? Like, is this too many Toy Stories? How
know,
many
I
stories can
thought
these
that
toys
too.
have?
But I think the story lends itself to being good. Like, I
Yeah.
actually think that this one has a good backing of a
Honestly,
story.
it has a better idea like behind the story than Toy Story 4 did, I think.
I think so too. Toy Story 4, I literally fell asleep during.
I only like Forky. He's really funny.
Oh, I fell asleep during
I
the whole
love
movie. It
Forky.
was boring.
I love Forky.
Okay, the most heart-wrenching Toy Story is Toy Story 3.
Oh, yeah, no. I
Oh.
love Toy Story 3.
Cried
That
like
might
a
be the
baby
best one.
several times. It came out the summer I was going to college. And so my parents and I went to go watch it at the movies, and
When did it come out?
we were all bawling. 2012.
Oh, I was 6.
Oh my goodness, Noah! I was 18.
We just gave all of our ages.
Oh my word.
Just doxed
All right.
ourselves.
The next movie is not one that I'm super excited
Me
about.
either,
And here's the
surprisingly.
reason why. I think that it's just too soon for a live action
Yes.
version of it. And that's
Yeah.
the live action Moana. Noah, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
There's not much to say besides I'm not excited about it.
Yeah.
Well,
just-
and they're
I-
really honestly are not giving much out with the previews either,
No.
other than
I've seen, what, one
we've
trailer?
talked about this. Yeah, and they showed the same trailer when we went and saw Zootopia, and when we when we first told the podcast about it, we all had the same conclusion that it looked just like an AI like
Mhm.
version or the animated version of Moana with real people
Mhm.
inside of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know, no high hopes
They even
there.
show one during Avatar, RJ. They didn't show.
Yeah.
anything for it. They showed Hoppers, but they didn't show it.
No. Yeah, I just think it's too soon for a live action. I'd rather get Moana 3 over a live action Moana.
I would too. And a
From the
well-made
first one.
Moana 3.
Yeah,
not-
well, I thought that 2 was I liked
It
it,
was
but it was made for Disney Plus. So
yeah. And
we'll
you
leave
could
that
tell.
there. Okay, let's talk about the next 3. I'll go first because Spider-Man's my favorite. So we've got Spider-Man Brand New Day. The director of Spider-Man, what was the movie he directed? Shang-Chi. So he was the director, I think, of Shang-Chi, and now he's the director of Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Shang-Chi.
So that's coming out in July of 2026. It's going to be like a new start for Peter Parker. So I'm really looking forward to seeing kind of how they rebuild his character from without like Tony Stark and Iron Man. I'm also excited to see this because it comes before Doomsday. So I'm excited to see if there's any lead into Doomsday in the movie about how they're going to bring back Tony Stark as Doom in Doomsday. So I'm excited to see that segue, but we'll let Jessalyn talk about that.
Oh my word. I am so excited for Doomsday. I'm just like giddy. Every time they release a new trailer about so-and-so will return in Doomsday, I like freak out. The only thing I'm still highly anticipating, and I haven't seen anything about it yet, is if Star-Lord's going to be back for Doomsday. Because
No, they said he was going to be back.
No, they did not. I've been waiting. Have they really?
I think so.
Okay, they put at the end of at Guardians 3 that Star-Lord would return. Not the Guardians, but Star-Lord would. And he's already on Earth. So that's where they left him off. So I'm like, is he going to be there? Because we need him to be there. Okay.
He might be in Secret Wars. The series after this.
Oh, okay. Doomsday is going to be huge. I mean, the cast load that they have there, all of the characters they're bringing back. I mean, Captain America is coming back. But there also is a lot of questions of how are they going to work this out with Tony Stark, or Robert Downey Jr., who was Tony Stark and died and is now Dr. Doom, right? And then
A lot of makeup.
Cap, how are they going to bring him back? And I know, like, Loki is going to play a key in all of that, but it's going to be good. So good.
I am worried
Alright.
about how they're going to bring Robert Downey Jr. back. I feel like it's going to be kind of like doppelgangers. You know,
No,
like
I feel like if they didn't think they could do it, they wouldn't have casted him.
that's true because he is an expensive actor. He's a very expensive actor. I think yeah.
This is a one I will be seeing on opening night.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of Marvel.
100%.
I don't know why.
On December 18th,
All right, Noah,
2026.
that's why I saved this one for you. The next one is Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, okay. So the last couple of seasons of Mandalorian, I didn't really like personally. I felt like I don't know what I
Pedro
felt. I just didn't like him.
Pascal.
I mean, yeah, I love Pedro Pascal. He's awesome. But the Mandalorian Grogu movie, I'm actually pretty excited for. I've held myself from all like the teasers and stuff, and I've only seen the poster thus far. And I really like how the poster looks. And normally,
So therefore,
when the
I will like
poster
the
looks like-
movie.
exactly. That's exactly how I judge movies. And I wish I was kidding. I look at the poster and I'm like, that's really cool. I'm gonna like this movie.
See, I'm curious to see how they continue the storyline because I felt like it ended well with season 3. And
Mhm.
then I feel like they didn't need another conclusion. I felt like it
Mhm.
had a good conclusion
Yeah.
in the end of season 3. But then like I feel like there's technically 4 seasons even though there's only 3 seasons of Mandalorian
Yeah,
because they were
Boba Fett.
so Exactly. They were so in Boba Fett
Mhm.
that I felt like it was another Mandalorian season. And which is kind of like I hated because it wasn't necessarily
Exactly.
about
Mhm.
Boba
I wanted to
Fett
see what
as
Boba
much as
Fett
it
did,
was.
not Mandalorian.
Yeah,
He already has 3
exactly.
seasons.
So the old school Star Wars fan in me was like, make this more Boba Fett,
I
less
can't remember
Mandalorian.
their names. It's Dave Filoni and what's the other guy?
Wow,
Josh
now you're
Favreau.
John
No.
Favreau.
John Favreau. Yeah, they can only write the characters they've made, which is my big problem
Yeah.
with them.
Doesn't he do
And
Marvel?
that's why
Yes,
Yeah.
he does
Mhm.
Iron Man.
he was happy.
He's happy, Hogan.
I know, but he also like directs Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like his directing style.
And
It's
Elf.
just hat wolf guy, the guy who's
Yeah.
like maybe in Lucas, like going to be the president of Lucasfilm. I'm just worried because he can only write the characters he's made. And I want to see more of other characters, like
But
I want
like,
to see
there's
Boba
rumor
Fett.
that he's gonna do like Knights of the Old Republic and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, I am
KOTOR
too.
is very close to my heart. I have a lightsaber necklace of a KOTOR character.
There are even rumors that they're gonna do like the new game series, Jedi Outcast and Fallen, whatever those two games are. That they're
Survivor
gonna
and
do.
Fallen Order, and then the next one is coming out
Yeah.
this year or next year.
Yeah, so there's rumors that they're gonna do a whole series on Cal. That's gonna be like a
I wouldn't
movie
be
or
against it.
TV
I love
series.
Cal Kestis. He's awesome.
And have the same actor do the movies
Yeah.
too.
They made the
so-
character in game exactly like the actor in real life.
Yeah, I think it
so
would be
would work
epic.
for it. Yeah,
But then the other one that's coming out that's a huge Star Wars one is Starfighter.
I'm
Is
actually
this
excited
the
about
one
that
with Ryan Gosling?
It is, and
Yes.
Amy Adams.
Hey.
I didn't know she was in it. I looked at like the cast, and it says Amy Adams, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good movie.
Mm-hmm. It
That's,
takes place
oh, by the
6
way,
years
that's all that I
after-
could contribute to this conversation.
I'm
out.
I like it because
Let me know
it's
when
new.
you want to talk about
It's
Marvel
different.
again.
Mhm.
And
it'll
it's
be
new.
It'll be new. It
Yeah,
won't
it'll be all new type of content
Yeah,
for
it won't
Star
be.
Wars. It'll be in a
episode
Star
4
Wars.
all over again, and then 2 trash
Right.
movies.
It'll be in a
new
Star Wars
movie.
universe, but
Yeah.
new story.
I'm kind
Um,
of excited for it. Ryan Gosling has kind of been like the golden actor recently. Any movie
Yeah.
he touches, it kind of does well recently.
I don't think recently.
Ryan Gosling has done well in everything that he's done. Okay, Noah, I will argue this to your ground. Now, Chris Pratt's my favorite actor, but Ryan Gosling is really good. And like
Yeah, I
he's
would
just
agree
a
with that, too.
phenomenal
I haven't seen-
actor.
I haven't
He's
seen
been
anything
great
he's been in
since
for like the past
Remember-
5 years.
Remember the Titans. He's been in La La Land. He's been
I've
in
seen-
The Notebook. He's
Didn't see
been
that.
in. Oh, and he's got a really good movie coming out that we're super excited about.
Yeah, because
Have
we
I
read the
ever
book.
seen Ryan
Yes.
Gosling in a movie? Now that I think of it, I don't think I have. But I just remember that he did like Barbie went
Oh
like,
yeah, Barbie.
extremely well, and
He
I'm
did.
like, you know what? Maybe that means Starfighter will be good too. I'm excited for Starfighter.
Okay, skipping one of our points to go on to this point because it makes sense for the segue, but
Ooh,
talking about
segue.
what's coming up in 2026, let's talk about Disney World and what's coming up. And part of the Mandalorian Grogu film release is that they're going to be making new storylines for the Millennium
Yes.
Falcon Smuggler's Run that's going to be related to that movie that they're going to put Mando and Grogu into the actual ride
I
itself,
have
which
fun
I think is
facts
going to be
about this.
super cool. Yeah, go for it.
So a while back, Disney bought a lot of stock in Epic Games, which is the people who make Fortnite. So Fortnite is actually the ones making the new things for Galaxy's Edge for the Smuggler's Run. They're
Yeah.
the ones making the game for it because Smuggler's Run, it's an arcade game.
Yeah,
it actually
really
runs
is.
on a computer. It's like actually video game physics, and they're the ones making it. And they are from our home state.
Really?
Hey, are we allowed to say
Yeah.
what that is?
Yeah,
North
I mean, we can say
Carolina.
the yeah.
Woohoo!
And the CEO of Epic Games has actually bought like 1,000 acres of natural wildland in North Carolina, and he's keeping it for like parks and recreation and selling it to the government.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that
Ooh.
cool? Isn't that
That
cool?
is cool. So yeah, they're going to be adding some new stories and some new game elements to the Smuggler's Run, which honestly, okay, Smuggler's Run is one of those rides that I can hit or miss on a trip.
No,
Like,
I
I
love
don't-
Smuggler's Run.
I-
I don't know
I think-
why.
Like, and it shows in the ride times. If you look at the ride times for
Mhm.
Rise of the Resistance, you can walk on Smuggler's Run most time within 20 minutes to an
Mhm.
hour.
Yeah.
Like, it's really not bad wait times, but like if you see Rise of the Resistance under an hour at any point in the day, run to it because it's very
Yeah.
rare.
Mhm.
And it must have broken down and just opened back up because that's the only time you're seeing it under 60
Yeah,
minutes.
it'll
And
give
so-
the engineers something to do because they get to choose a planet that you go to because there'll be like a selection of 3 different planets. There's
Right.
Bespin, Endor, and Coruscant,
See,
I think.
I feel like they're making it the new Star Tours. with this
Yeah.
the ride type selection.
But at least
so
you
I
get to
think this-
choose it, and you don't get the same exact show 5 times in a row like we did in July. Me
Yeah.
and Spencer.
All
got-
right, Jessalyn, why don't
there's
you talk
one
about the
difference in
park
the entire-
deals coming
Okay,
up for Disney World?
so in 2026, Disney has released a lot of amazing park deals that's going to
Really
happen
good.
this summer that you can start taking advantage of now
I
when you book any
foreshadowed
type
this earlier.
of spring or summer trips. RJ, as you know, is a travel agency, and so we proudly or travel agent, excuse me. So we proudly promote him in this. So here is your plug for RJ to book your trips. But
RJ
also,
plug.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding. So Disney has released some really cool deals. They're repeating some things that they did last summer that our family had the opportunity to participate in that we loved, which was Cool Kids Summer and everything that came along with Cool Kids Summer. And I think that's probably, I mentioned at the beginning of the episode how much I want to go back. But we enjoyed it so much with Bella and all the extra things that were involved that we had never done before. And just to experience that again would just be so cool. So they're doing Cool Kids Summer, and that comes with all of your extra benefits and like the snack options and like bags in
It
your
was
hotel
awesome.
rooms and like that hangout place in Epcot we've talked about several times, and it's just so cool. And like characters come out during early morning magic hours, and they walk around for like 30 minutes or whatever, and that's when Bella got to meet Daisy, and she walked around the park with her in Epcot for just a little bit. And so very cool. But one of the biggest deals that they're doing right now is if you book 4 nights with them, you get 2 additional nights and 2 additional park days for free. And so
That's really cool.
it is really cool. RJ was looking into something the other day for.
I think it's more than 4 nights though.
You have to book 4 nights and
You
you
have
get
to
2.
book
So it's
4 nights to get 2 free.
yeah, so it's like
Yeah,
a total of like 7 something.
It has to be 7 nights, I think, total, with
Okay.
2 of those being free, I think is what it
But
was.
still, regardless, he looked into
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and like, I mean, for a 7-night trip, and then you have 6 or 7 park days with that. He was looking into something, and it was just right
Jessalyn
at.
was right.
I was right. 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah,
4
so
days.
it has to be 6-night trips with 2 of those nights being free, basically. Yeah.
Does that
You were
count
right.
the hotel too? Like, do
So-
you book the
Yeah,
hotel for that?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
hotel and
Ticket grouping.
ticket grouping.
Wow. So you get 2 nights and 2 park day tickets
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
So here,
Yeah,
here's
it is. And then they have that. And RJ could probably explain this one a little bit better because I just saw something for it very quickly. I didn't look into it, but something about kids dining also is a discounted if you get the dining
I
plan.
saw that.
So that's another great deal that's going on this summer.
Yeah, basically it just depends on what you want to do, but there's some great options available. So you can't combine it with the dining plan for that package
I gotcha.
because there's something already in there. But yeah, there's a dining package for kids available. There's also so you can book a minimum of 6 nights, 6 days, and you'll get 2 free park days and 2 free resort hotel days. So it has to be a minimum of 6, but that's also an awesome option. So I was looking at this for a guest the other night, and like their March trip, it would have been cheaper, and they get go for longer if they just did it over the summer. So
It
there's
was
some
kind
great
of
deals.
like what they were wanting in March was going to be the same price, but for more for the summertime.
Right. And
Yeah.
then the other thing that I was mentioning to them too is that like you can do the water park all year this year too.
Yep.
So you get that extra water park or mini golf day on the day of your check-in for your hotel. So throughout the whole year 2026, the day of your check-in, you can either go to the water park or you can go to mini golf, which
Do
is
we
right
still
next to
have our
Blizzard
mini
Beach.
golf pass?
You
It's
do.
only
I
for
saw
the
it
day
in
of
our park
check-in.
plans.
Yes.
That's gonna be
I
So
saw
we
it.
could go do that if we wanted to.
Yes.
But yeah, there's some great deals coming out. Even like for annual passes who don't need the whole package thing, there's a 40% discount.
That's
So
huge.
That's
yeah,
a
it really
huge
is.
discount.
That's
And
why, like, before the episode, RJ and I were looking into the possibility of going to Disney again in June. And I was texting your mom, and she took way too long to respond to me about whether or not we
Really?
should do this. Yes, I know. I was about to book it without consulting her first. And no, I'm kidding. But we the prices we can get for a summer trip, it's almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good deals
Could
right now.
I
So yeah,
afford one?
You want to come with us? You'll have to share a bed with Bella.
Or we could go to the Polynesian, and they have like beds that pop out of
no,
the
it's gonna
wall.
be cheaper if we stay at like Riverside or Pop. So,
What about
like,
French Quarter?
That's our budget. No, French Quarter was more expensive. We looked.
yeah.
Is
Yes,
So
because of
Coronado
the
Springs.
refurbishments.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
I bet you
All
it's
right.
the beignets. It's not even the refurbishment.
Ben,
People
Let's
just
talk
slowly
about some
realizing
more
things.
of the park updates and what's coming to Disney World in 2026. So there's a couple rides that are closed right now or going to be closed soon in order for refurbishments and reopening. So Noah, do you know a lot about Big Thunder Mountain, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, or Carousel Progress?
I know things about all of those.
Yeah, go
Let
for
us
it.
know.
All right. Big Thunder Mountain has been in a long refurbishment. It's going to be even
Very
longer. It's
long.
not going to open until like 2027, I think. Or is it opening this year? I don't know that much.
Spring of 2026.
It's spring of 2026.
Okay, so it's soon. It's soon. It's going to be back up.
But it has been closed for a long time.
Yeah, it has been
Yeah.
closed for at least a year, I think.
Mhm.
But they're adding a lot more. So they had to redo the track because roller coasters have a lifetime, and once they reach their lifetime, they either refurbish the entire track or they put a new roller coaster in. So Disney decided to refurbish the entire ride and make new track and new ride, like the trains. But since they're spending already that much money, they're adding stuff now. I'm not sure how much they're adding. In the Imagineering video, they almost made it sound like they're adding more track to the coaster, which I'm not sure if that's true or not, but they are adding more elements. They said they're adding more scene elements, which means they might be adding the explosion scene like Disneyland has. They've given no information. They've just said we're adding new things, and I don't know how many new things that is. But
Can I give
new
a fun
things.
fact?
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Someone else with a fun fact.
Yes. Well,
Another
we were at
fun
one of our
factor.
Disney World trips. They were running a test coaster through the roller coaster, and I thought it was really cool. So it's kind of like the size of the cart, but what they did is they just had these like wheels that would run with like an engine, and then they had all these big sticks
Yes.
almost like sticking out of the coaster to test the height requirements for like if people raise their hands up, where their hands would land on all of it. So they were running this cool cart through the whole roller coaster track that they had built to make sure that it would meet all the height requirements. It was super cool to look at because it was like just these wheels with like a bunch of sticks pointing out in every different direction, and it
those
was
are
like
so weird to watch.
yeah, and they're redoing the whole track, and it looks really sleek. Like I think that ride, I think Rock and Roller Coaster needs to go through this as well instead of just like overlays, because I
Yeah.
feel like it's gotten rougher,
Seems so
and I
rattly.
feel like that's what they're doing to fix Big Thunder Mountain, and so I feel like that needs to happen with Rock and Roller Coaster as well, because it was rough for a long time, but I think it'll be improved. All right, let's talk about the new Space Ranger spin now, Noah.
There's not a lot of information about what they've been doing with that. All we know is that they're completely redoing the target system. So they're changing the blasters, I think, to handheld ones.
Yeah, they're
Like-
smaller.
Yeah, they're smaller and they're handheld and they're nicer to click instead of like the big, clunky
Yes.
ones that
Do
can
we
only go like.
still get to spin in a circle?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah,
then they'd have to change.
But
the
then,
name.
like, you can actually take out the blaster
Yeah, so
and
instead of
move it
being, like,
around.
having
It's
a
not
20
attached
degree
to the actual
view,
thing.
you can,
It's like a
call it in,
cable
pew, pew, pew.
attachment.
And there's a new animatronic coming. They're completely rehauling most of the scenery. Imagineering shared a video of the new animatronic they added. I think, can't remember his name. It's like Buzzy or something. I don't know. Buddy. I don't know. It's
Okay.
something like kind of like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's all we know about Space Ranger Spin. And then Carousel of Progress. I have to be careful not to say Carousel of Conversations.
No.
Like every time I say it. But there's actually a decent amount of information. So they released some concept art of like how they're refreshing it. They're not changing a lot. They're just refreshing it to make it more modern and like less dilapidated looking and old. But the
Yeah.
main thing they're changing is, like whenever you first get in there and there's like the purple curtain and it raises and it's just like a insignia of the Carousel
Yes,
Progress.
yes.
They're completely changing that.
No.
They're taking the Walt Disney animatronic from Disneyland and are going to be putting it into the Carousel of Progress.
You know what? I did hear that. That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
changing it. So one time, I can't remember if it's the Epcot Wonderful World of Color or the one where they talk about Carousel of Progress. I think it's the one where they talk about Carousel of Progress. But they're changing Walt's outfit to be from that Carousel of, or not Carousel, World of Color episode.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the entire scene from that episode is going to be the intro to Carousel of Progress, which I think is really cool that they're changing all that. Maybe
cool.
less people will fall asleep, maybe more. I don't know.
Jessalyn, do you know a lot about Soarin' Across America? And do you want
I
to talk
know
about
that it's for America's birthday. That's what they're doing.
Yes.
They're changing it up because happy birthday, America. You're 250 years
birthday.
old.
Yeah, so I think that's a neat concept where they've had Soarin' around the world, just the regular Soarin', and Soarin' over California, and so now doing a Soarin' across America where it's all new. I think with the technology they have these days, though, they could just do so much improvements.
I
But
love
I'm excited
Soarin',
to-
so I'm excited
It
for
is
that
great.
too. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great when we get to see it in June.
What do you think it'll smell like? Do you think when you fly over New
opens
York,
July
it'll smell like
4th,
trash?
2026.
Or do you think it'll smell
Ah.
like bagels?
Bagels
McDonald's.
are
My
trash.
numbers on
Mc-
my money's on McDonald's.
Pizza, probably.
I wonder what the
Cheesecake.
different smells like if they fly over like California. They already have smells for California.
Orange groves.
Orange, yeah, orange groves, and then New York is like trash and or pizza. Maybe pizza,
Rats.
pizza or bagel. Rats, that's a good one.
Ratatouille.
Subways.
Okay.
We'll let you know. RJ and I get to go to New York in March. We'll let you know what it smells like.
And
Okay, thank you.
And like
See if
something
it's
that was
accurate.
way out of place but should have been up in the earlier discussion that I deleted from our show notes but was
Uh-oh.
here is we forgot to talk about this new Starlight Parade that Noah gets to see too.
I'm so
That
excited.
came out in 2025.
I'm so excited.
So
I've
yeah,
seen it. It's pretty good.
I just wanted to make brief mention of it because for whatever reason it got put in there instead of up above.
I
And
have such
I
a
don't know how I
vibrant-
did that.
I have such a vibrant memory of like being the
Vibrant?
guy in the chair, like from Homecoming. Whenever I told y'all the Starlight Parade might happen the night y'all
Yes.
were at Magic Kingdom,
Yep.
I was like, guys, they're doing secret
I know.
performances.
And we were like, they just announced over the intercom.
I was like, I knew it. I'm psychopathetic.
All right, we've already talked about one of these, but the other meet and greet that's coming to Disney World in 2026 is something we are all very excited about, which
Anders.
is
Bluey at Animal
Bluey. Oh,
Kingdom.
yeah. Look, I
You
can
get to
raise my
meet
hand.
Bluey and Bingo. Have a dance party.
Bluey,
Woohoo!
Bluey and Bingo are coming to
You get to play
they're already
Keepy
on the
Uppy?
cruises, I believe, but
Yes, you
they're
can play
coming
games
to Animal
them.
Kingdom as a meet and greet. So I'm like stoked about that. Bluey is the best cartoon I think I've seen since.
Animal Kingdom's
It was
just
one of those
getting better and
cartoons where I
better.
didn't know. I thought it was already a Disney property, but it's not.
It's
I
not.
didn't even
Nope,
know it's not.
It's not.
Nope.
It's so well
And then
done.
we've talked about the character meet and greets at animation wow.
Yep.
Animation
Yep.
Courtyard.
Yep.
With Rapunzel and Mulan and others is what they're rumored to do. And then because of that, the park transformations animation Courtyard is opening hopefully in 2026.
Mhm.
And Dino Land is closing early
Well, the
2026,
rest of it.
like the week that we're there, I think, right?
Yeah, Dinosaur closes the day we leave.
Yeah.
So,
So
the day we
Dinosaur
leave is the
closes
last day.
February
Last
1st.
time.
You
One
get to ride it a
last
lot last time because,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
you get to
Dino
stay
Land,
at Animal Kingdom from 6 to 8.
Okay, you get to.
Uh-huh. I do.
but that makes room for the new expansions, which are going to be
And
Encanto.
I'm excited for that. There,
Villains
progress
Land.
is underway for that.
Villains Land.
Yep.
Cars Land.
Yep.
So we've got
Monsters
a
Land.
lot of new lands. Oh, monsters. Yep, monsters.
And that whole Encanto
section.
section's going to be not just Encanto, but it's all the South Americas.
It's South America
Yeah.
land is kind of what they're calling
Yeah.
it. There's going to be a carousel with handcrafted wooden replicas of different Disney characters.
Yeah, like
They already
Pumbaa,
showed
you
Kevin.
can ride like Pumbaa.
Yeah, you can ride Kevin too.
Yeah.
I love
And
Kevin. I have
I
a
think
selfie
the
with
Indiana
Kevin.
Jones ride is where the
Yeah.
dino ride.
Yeah.
So.
But I think all
I'm excited
these
for that.
improvements are going to be good. I think they're afraid a little bit because of Epic Universe, even though Epic Universe is kind of getting meh reviews.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that actually.
Okay, but have you seen the animation or the animatronics for the new monster ride at Epic Universe?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Like-
I know it's one animatronic, but I feel like the Shauna songs from the Navi River Journey is still better than all of those animatronics.
When
from what
it
I've seen.
works.
The Shaman doesn't works pretty often, doesn't it?
No,
I've
it's
never-
down more than it's up.
Really? I've never seen
Yeah.
it down.
Oh man, we have plenty of times.
Mm.
Okay.
It's on an elevator.
I just can't
Yes.
believe the very first time I rode Navi River Journey, I was anticipating something that it was not. And so I waited in line forever, and then we're just riding along in a boat like it's a small world.
It's so
and
calming,
then
isn't
we
it?
were there for that thing. That's what we waited forever for.
There's actually a story that I remember Lynn Testa saying whenever Pandora first opened. Apparently you're searching for the Shaman of Songs, which is never told to you. It's not very obvious. So I don't really know what they're going
Well,
for that. I think it's just kind of a tech
I think
demo
it's
for what they can
epic.
do. I saw
Like
I
the
love
ride
it.
cube for that thing too, and is just awesome.
I love the cave section. I like
yes.
whenever you get into the cave. It's like
yes, it's
AC.
so cool. And it's immersive. Like the whole thing is just super awesome. I love it.
Jessalyn doesn't remember or
Are we talking about the same ride?
Yeah, there's a
I
small
don't
section where you
remember
get in a
I
cave.
don't think I don't remember. I mean,
You just walk it's not much of a line. It's like 5 minutes.
I mean,
of
I
waiting.
remember the cave, all the immersive stuff in Flight of
Mhm.
Passage, but
Yeah,
not
that's
Navi
cool.
River
That-
Journey.
That's the best.
So downside to all of this is there's going to be a lot down in 2026. There's
Yeah.
going to be
Rivers of
Tom Sawyer's
America.
Island in Rivers of America is basically closed
Tom
at this
Sawyer's
point.
Island. Tom Sawyer's Island can leave,
Dino
but
Land
Rivers of
is
America-
closed at Animal Kingdom, and Dinosaur Ride will be closed at Animal Kingdom, and then hopefully they'll open back up everything, but you're still going to see a lot of construction walls for
Mhm.
all of these things at Magic Kingdom, and then they're repainting the castle this year
Yeah.
back to its original
so
gray color from
paranoid
the
about
pink
that.
colors. Jessalyn's worried that it's going to happen during our trip.
Like
It's
we're gonna
starting
have
January 16th, I think.
yeah,
is
but
what I read.
I'm afraid that we're gonna have cranes and
the
Oh,
Magic
they're not
Kingdom
gonna do
crane is
in
so
our
amazing, though.
pictures.
I
and
think they're gonna.
stuff.
It's gonna take forever. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
they're
imagine.
taking, like,
And
3
I
months to
love
do
the
it, I think.
pink scheme. I'm mad that they're going back to the original scheme.
I think they're changing it because I saw a theory online. It's because the pink would fade faster than white does in the UV sun of Florida.
Oh,
so
whatever. It's still prettier.
They're trying to escape repainting costs and white.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have a brief look at 2026 for our podcast. We have a lot of exciting things coming this
Many
year.
exciting things.
Beyond what just Disney is talking about, we have beyond what we talked about already, which is the Bibbidi Boppidi Boutique and Keys to the Kingdom tour. We're also going to bring in my sister Carissa in just a few weeks, and she's going to talk about Club 33.
Something we're all
She got
incredibly jealous of.
she got to go to Club 33 a few weeks back and at Disneyland, and that's like a dream of mine and Noah's and Jessalyn's too. But maybe
I like
not
telling
Jessalyn's.
people. I said, I know someone that went to Club 33, and they're like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. I said, it's my fake uncle's sister who has a client whose family owns a Club 33 membership.
It's all there.
Obviously. Have I met any of them? No, but I know them.
You have met Carissa.
I've met Carissa, but I haven't
Well,
met
she
the people
was
who
there.
actually
She
own
ate
it.
there.
She was there. She ate there.
Has
and
he
that's
met
all that
Carissa?
matters.
Yeah, Chris has been on the podcast.
On the podcast. Not
Oh
in
yeah,
person.
yeah. I was like, in person is what I was
Through the
thinking. I was like,
digital
no.
lens of
That's all you need.
of our podcast.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about Club 33. We're gonna talk about our experiences with the Kings to the Kingdom tour, Bibbidi
I'm
Bobbidi
excited
Boutique,
for that.
and that's just like in the first 2 months of our podcast. We have some more
Yeah.
hosts that I want to get on, guests
We're
to
doing
come
fun
on
things on our Disney trip.
and
hopefully.
maybe even talk about like cruises again and talk about Run Disney again and some other things. So we've got some exciting stuff we want to talk about.
We have many things
and-
planned.
Yes,
Lots of
and
movie
so
reviews
we took a
this year.
brief we took a brief break in 2025 at the very end of the year just because our schedules just wouldn't match
They're
up.
so crazy.
Yeah, it's Christmas season, so but we really did, or at least I did, and Noah did. Maybe not Jessalyn did, but we really did miss having these Disney conversations.
I missed you
and,
guys.
Aw.
I just wish that it didn't go into my bedtime so much.
No, but we love doing this. We really, truly do. Joking aside, and
this
we're
is just us
excited for
talking
all.
to each other on a normal day, and then we're like, we should record
Nothing
this.
abnormal.
Yeah, like honestly, we would be having these conversations regardless of the podcast, so we enjoy it. And if
Might as well
only 5
entertain
people listen,
people.
if only 2 people listen, we'll keep doing it. And
Which
we
has
enjoy
been the
doing it.
recent. Which has been the
No,
recent
no.
number.
We've just switched our audience. Our audience is less
really?
podcast, more YouTube. We're getting like 30 views on YouTube
that
now.
means I
Um,
need to be more entertaining on my camera.
Noah, you need to wear the T-shirt that I bought you for Christmas.
No, I'm wearing my. I'm wearing my
Florida.
train
Oh.
shirt.
Florida.
Guys, it's the train that I took from
Bright line.
Orlando to Miami.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, but have
Mhm.
you forgotten about your T-shirt I bought you?
No, it's in my drawer.
Do you wear
I'll
it?
wear it next podcast.
Okay. Don't be ashamed, Noah. Just wear it.
Oh no, I wore it to our Fire and Ash movie watching experience, right, RJ?
Yep, he did.
And I drove you, and you didn't get sick. Isn't that
That's true.
incredible?
It is
There we
true.
go.
But
Miracle.
his uncle, Peeper, I got
Our
sick
little
with him.
peeper.
Oh, Peeper.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. We really appreciate you hanging out, and welcome back to another year of the Carousel of Conversations. And we will see you again next week. And now we are not going to switch to the same pre-recorded message we played a few weeks ago.
Oh, we're not?
Well, I hope you enjoyed our show. Before you go, please don't forget to gather your belongings and head over to our email at carouselpod@gmail.com to ask us your questions. Oh, and wouldn't you believe it? You can now bring the magical sense of vacation right into your home. Check out the Magic Candle Company and use our exclusive link with the code CarouselPod at checkout to get 15% off your order. And don't forget, we're here to help you plan your future Disney trips. Just send us a message at rj@famvia.com. Until next time, we'll see you in a great, big, beautiful week.